Okay. And this tape is actually falling off now. Yeah, this tape is falling off the microphone, but it's still hanging in there. Still working. Yeah. But November's coming close, so yeah. Well, I think I better check Black Friday deals so I can buy a new microphone or headset. Whatever I can find that's kind of cheap, since I do not really have any. I'm not really in a position to spend too much money on this, since, you know, I'm not really doing anything much interesting with this at this point. But yeah, so far, microphone is working perfectly well. It's just, yeah, it's just hanging on for a bit. Alright, so let's see. Microphone is working, so yeah, as always, it's working pretty well. We got my tail. Alright, and facial expressions. A, E, O, U. Alright, and I feel like they made changes to Bub, because I cannot like make a tighten expression anymore. Like I can no longer show a mean face. So that is kind of odd. I'm not sure if Bub took that off or something. I got no idea. I feel like maybe they should add a bit something else to Bub or something like more facial recognitions, maybe. Alright, so alright, there we go. Alright, good to go. So hello? Oh wait, what the heck? What in the heck just happened here? This is not what I wanted. I don't know why I pressed that button. Alright, hello Fluffy Fluffs. My name is Kitzu, and welcome to another Linktober day. Where I challenge myself to draw, do a drawing based on Zelda. That's why it's called Linktober. Alright, so today's day is withered. I am wasn't really sure about what to draw for the word withered. I seen some people draw a link between worlds stuff. Somebody drew a link between worlds, so there's this like other Zelda with an upside down Triforce. I never played Link Between Worlds. I never did. Don't think I might ever play that game. I'm not sure. I do want to play it, but I feel like I'm probably never gonna play that anytime soon. And I seen somebody else draw Calamity Ganon or the Calamity goo thingy, just withering plants and stuff. So I seen somebody drew that. I'm not sure what could be easy to draw for wither, so I asked somebody for help or suggestions, and they told me to draw a Deco Link with a flower. So yeah, that sounds like an easy enough drawing to do. So Deco Link with a withered flower sounds easy enough. I never drawn Deco Link before, so I got my reference here. I got my reference here of Deco Link with a flower. So of course right here the flower is alive and healthy, but I'm gonna draw the flower pretty much dead. So the flower is gonna be dead in this drawing because it's withered. Alright, so let's see if I can actually finish this just before the stream ends. Alright. I mean, the good thing about using Bub, I think a lot of VTubers are not like fully smiling on camera because their avatar is already doing the smiling for them. So I feel like maybe people need to smile a bit more. So in Bub, it actually reads my facial expressions. I actually have to smile for realsies. And I know a lot of programs don't require you to fully smile. So if I'm smiling, if you see me smiling, that means I'm smiling for real. Yeah, there's a lot of people, there's a lot of like 2D avatars. I think I can actually track your smile as well as a 2D avatar. I believe it's also possible with it. I do feel like going 2D one day, but I don't see it happening anytime soon. I do want to go 2D one day and probably make some enhancements or adjustments to myself, just to do a better look. Like I need to actually see how can I add more stuff to the top of my body, like add more colorful colors, like stand out a bit more from the crowd. Kind of like that Fire Emblem character. A lot of people were saying that it looks like a VTuber because it's attracting. It's actually very eye-catching because of all the color. But yeah, VTubers. Being a VTuber artist, it's actually seems to be coming in handy nowadays. If you're a VTuber artist, I think there's a high chance that you can even like provide drawings for video games. That's what it looks like, since Nintendo is actually hiring VTuber artists now. Or maybe they were always hiring VTuber artists to begin with. And oh wait a moment. According to what I've been reading before about games, I think they mostly say that they hire freelancers. Yeah, freelancers. Yeah, so Nintendo basically hires freelancers a lot of times, I guess. I think so, because so far I think for Xenoblade Chronicles 3, the characters were all drawn by a freelancer. There was only just one person, I think, that actually drew all these characters. So I think Nintendo basically hires freelancers to create their characters. But of course, you gotta be the best of the best. You gotta stand out from the crowd, since everyone is basically an artist. But just what kind of artist are you? That is a thing that everybody needs to find out. It's just like a lot of art styles. I've been listening to podcasts about art of it, and yeah, I never really bothered to question that art is like a very ancient career. Art is like the oldest career in the world right now. That's what I heard in this podcast. The job of artist has been around for centuries, for millennia. Like since the early days of when humans were cavemen, there was an artist painting on the caves, and those caves are still there. All these caveman paintings still exist today. And yeah, it was like the job as an artist just kept evolving over the years. From painting on rocks to painting on churches, painting on a piece of paper, painting on the computer. it's gone really far. The art job. Even 3D modeling is basically an art job as well, an art career. Alright, how many fingers does he have? He's got 4 fingers. Okay, 4 fingers. Alright, Decaling has 4 fingers. I was almost about to draw 3 fingers. Alright. Yeah, I've been listening to a lot of podcasts in the car while driving. I have not been listening to music for like 2 weeks now. I've been like so focused on just trying to gain information while driving to work and back from work, since it takes like an hour to come back and go to work. So it's actually, yeah, it's becoming quite a chore to just drive to work and back home due to all the traffic. It feels like a job, and it feels like a job itself too, like driving. I didn't fully understood back then because I was only a part-time worker. And I was working during hours when people don't actually work, so that's why there was no traffic. Oh, pressing the wrong button here. Hello, Shan. Welcome to the chat. How's it going? How are you doing today? Alright, so some petals are gonna be falling here. Let's put one petal here. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, white color. Alright, so, okay, I'm gonna draw the withered petals after I draw the flower. Alright, trying to think here of this position. Alright, so Decaling has no shirt on. He just has the little, his little green skirt. Alright, so it's gonna be like a little short skirt, since Decaling is very short. Hello, Shan. I got a question. How did you find me? Were you recommended by YouTube, or you're just browsing? Alright, we got petals, the petals. Wait, hold on a second, let me use my hands as an example here. So if I'm holding the flower like this, and I put my hand like this, that means my thumb would be on, if I were to mirror this. Okay, yeah, my thumb will be on the opposite side here. Alright, my thumb will be on the right, the thumb will be on the right side of the link. Alright, just like that. Then the thumb would be on this side like that. And we draw the other fingers. Drawing hands is really tough. It's not easy. I'm trying my best here. So far we got 21 minutes into the stream, so let's see if I can complete this. What am I saying? Complete this in the next 2 or 3 hours. It feels like I need to actually move the hand a bit more to make room. There we go. I'm not sure how much delay my stream has. Okay. The chat has gone silent. Okay. Well, that means more focus onto my art. Means I'm gonna move a little bit faster. Alright, and then I gotta draw the other hand. I think the finger's a little bit too big. Alright, then just draw the flower, the withered flower. So it's losing some petals. We got like 4 petals on this flower. So we're gonna put 2 petals. Petal will be floating right here. Another petal will be falling on Deku Link's hand. Go right there. And then the thumb. Trying to take up the thumb. About like that right there. Okay, and then the little mini skirt that he has is gonna be like that. Gonna have to draw some wood patterns on his body since he's like a little tree guy. Yeah, never really bothered myself to ask what Dekus are. They're like these little plant creatures. I thought they were like bushes or something, but then now that I look closely at the reference I got here of Deku Link, he looks like he's part tree. I thought that they were little leaf people or something, but they're actually tree people. Tree creatures. So, sadly, they're enemies in Ocarina of Time, but in Majora's Mask, some of them are actually good. Oh yeah, I like that you actually save a little Deku princess in Majora's Mask. It's pretty dark too that you see the monkey getting tortured. Just because the Deku King thinks that the monkey kidnapped the princess or something. I actually do have a little minifigure of Deku Link. I did not pay for it though. I actually won. I actually won it from a small event. Well, not really an event. I think it was a stream from people that I actually go to events with, or they actually create events, and I go to their events a lot. And then they actually run a charity stream, and I don't think there were that many people in the stream. Twitch was still new back then, so I think this was about 2015 or 16. They actually made a Twitch stream, and I don't think they had that much of an audience. I think they only had like probably 5 viewers, I think, and that was about it. They did like a small charity stream, and I think I only donated like what, 10 or $5 for this charity that they were doing. And yeah, I think they were giving away like three prizes for 3 winners, and I'm not really sure if anybody else answered that charity stream, but I pretty much donated $5 or $10, and I ended up getting like a paper frame of the Master Sword. I ended up getting a Deku Link figure, and I ended up getting a Link to the Past. I ended up getting a Link to the Past comic book as well. Hello? Hi, Shin. You cannot hear me? Hi, Shin. Are you able to hear me? It says here that the microphone is on, and my microphone is actually working. Am I being heard? As far as I can see here in the stream, I am being heard. Let me check here. I mean, I can probably watch my own stream. Actually causing me some worrying. Let me see. I'm gonna listen to myself here. All right. Let me see if I can pause this music for a bit. Am I being heard? I mean, I can probably watch my own stream. Okay, yes, I am being heard. I just heard myself a bit. Okay, so the stream is working. I'm not sure what's going on. Have you tried turning up your volume? I'm just gonna type it in here. Can you hear me? It's odd that I'm not being heard, since the stream actually says that it's working. Alright. I think I made the hat too long, so I'm gonna just erase this part here. There we go. Alright, little weathered flower. Weathered flower. Okay, and then a little plants here and there. There we go. Alright, not sure what's wrong with my stream and Shin, but I'm actually able to hear myself. I don't see what the problem is. It's actually working. That's what I'm being told by the stream, and I actually did hear myself. Alright. There we go. Alright, brought back the reference, and the shoes have like a little line underneath. And like a little stand right there. Same thing over here. Alright. Alright, I think that sums it up for Deco Link. Oh yeah, the eyes. I think the eyes are going to be difficult to color. And his eyes are actually kind of like a yellow glowish color. Kind of like that of a pumpkin, I think. like jack-o'-lantern. That's what it kind of reminds me of, a jack-o'-lantern, his eyes. Well, I do not know what's wrong with the chat, but yeah, oh well. Shouldn't be bothered too much about it. I'm just having fun drawing. So oh, create a folder. Drag everything in the folder. Wait, yeah, drag it all in there. Right, lower opacity. Turn this off. The red sketch is my detailed sketch. So we got like a. So I start off with a sketch, which probably takes like probably a minute to do, and then I start with a detailed sketch, which is the red sketch. Just drawing all these details, these parts that I need to actually use the vector layer for. Just know which parts I'm gonna be just adding the lines. There we go. All right. Another one. Alright, the vector layer is actually pretty useful for doing this. If I wanted to draw a little better, I would have used a different technique, but I need to finish this in just 2 hours. So I'm doing what I can with my current skills, and wrong size. I think I thought this was too thick. This line was too thick. I need to make it thinner. Need to make the line thinner. It was too thick. There we go. All right, and nope. Okay, just gonna leave it like that. Grab the other one. And I grab the other one. Right, keep going to here, so I need some water. Alright, feel like I really needed some water. Talking is kind of tiring. Especially if you're not used to talking for long periods of time. I think that's what good streaming is for, though. It actually helps me to talk for a while, because I am not really that much of a talking person. So, talking... I never thought that talking would feel like actually jogging. Like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's not like tiring, but you know, you somehow do kind of feel it, but not like in the workout. Not like a workout or something. You feel it a little different. It's like your throat is just getting sore from too much talking. It's kind of like that, I guess. Your throat, your mouth or throat just get pretty sore when the more you talk. So I guess that's probably how it makes talking tiring, kind of, because you just have this feeling that you have to drink some water. I think it's better if I just do it this other way. Alright, I'm just gonna do this first. Kirigami Shin, YouTube's chat is not working. Wait, what? YouTube chat is not working? Are people talking on YouTube? I just tested it out. It's supposed to be there. Nope, this is the wrong one. Wrong page. There we go. Wait, what the heck is going on here? YouTube chat is not working. I can actually see that the YouTube chat is here. I mean, I don't know. I can type in test again. Alright, I should see that here. Alright, now it's test. Now it's test. Okay, so that appeared. Maybe me only? I don't know. Have you tried refreshing the YouTube page? I mean, I would refresh the YouTube page or something, or check the volume. I don't know. It could be a lot of things. But usually refreshing the page will usually work. Right? Alright, so you can hear me well. So you can hear me well here? Was that the issue? You couldn't actually hear me? Alright. I'll stay here instead. Alright, that works. I mean, it doesn't matter where you watch from. I'm fine either way. As long as this is enjoyable, that'll be alright for me and not everybody else. There we go. It's already pasted, alright? I can hear you. Okay, that's good. So is this your first time here, or you've been here before? I don't think I have seen you before, have I? All right, and then draw a line. I'm just gonna drag it. I'm Shin. Yeah, I know you're Shin. Yeah, it says right there on your name. But I'm not sure if I've seen you in my past streams, have I? I can hardly remember some people though, because I started out playing Super Smash Brothers. I started by playing Super Smash Brothers, so I'm not sure the people that follow me just for Smash Brothers. Not sure if these people are still following me or not. So I can hardly remember almost everybody. But I do remember the people that show up all the time here. Which is about probably just 3 people. Just browsing in the YouTube earlier. Alright. And you ended up finding me. Nope, I'm new here. Oh, that's good. Huh, that's pretty cool. That's nice. So you follow me because of... Oh, thanks for the Twitch follow. Thank you so much for the Twitch follow, Shin. Kirigami Shin. Alright, so you follow me because you're interested in Zelda? Is that what attracted you to the stream? Because there's like about Zelda art? I'm still doing this Linktober challenge thing. It's not easy, but it is giving me a reason to actually get out of my art block. Since I haven't been drawing anything pretty much the whole entire year. There we go, looks good. Hopefully this takes 2 to 3 hours. Keep telling myself that. Alright, I think that's gonna be the difficult parts. Click and drag. Oh wait, probably not that difficult. Just click and drag all of this. Alright, I have to like drag these down a bit so they don't sit too close. Maybe the chill stream, I guess. Yeah, I never been called I never been told that my arts are chill, but I've been told that I do actually give useful advice sometimes. Doing art is difficult. It sure is when you first start out, but once you start learning some skills and techniques with art, it doesn't become that difficult, since now you know exactly how you can actually draw certain things. It was hard for me too starting out, but I just kept drawing and drawing, trying out different things, and now I feel like I got more confidence in drawing. But yet I still feel like I got a long ways to go. So many people I see, they make really beautiful art. You do have beautiful art? Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you for that. I believe my biggest challenge when it comes to art is comparing myself to others. I try not to do that too much. Like I'm looking at art from other people, and I sometimes try to see if I can learn something from them. But in the end, I end up comparing myself to them too much and just say like, no, he did it this way, I did it this way, and it doesn't look good. So I'm just like punishing myself, just going like, how do it looks nothing like his. But then again, I have to be okay with what I'm actually doing. Because, you know, we're all unique here. We all have our own styles. Alright, trying to get the skirt here. Link's Deku skirt. Not sure if that's what it's called. Little boy skirt. Oh. Usually I feel like I am actually good at sketching things. But putting the color in them, adding detail and all that stuff, I feel like I mess up the art. Like in the sketch phase, it just looks like it's gonna be beautiful. But once I start doing a detail sketch of it, oh no, wait, what is it called? Doing the vector, or wait, line art. Yeah, once I start doing the line art, it feels like it's okay. And then when I start coloring, it feels like I just messed up the drawing. Alright. Hello, little Ryan. Nice to see you again. How's it going? I'd rather write than draw because I can't really draw. Huh? I never wrote anything. I do feel like writing one day, but I feel like I feel like my writing is kind of dumb sometimes. Can't really draw. It all takes practice. Everything takes practice. you're not really born with like a certain skill or something or anything like that. It just means that you actually really enjoy what you're doing. That you're actually just putting an effort to keep doing it. I believe that's what it is. I believe that's what it is. Like when people say you are gifted with a skill, I don't really think that's actually true. Maybe you just don't realize that you actually enjoy it so much that you're actually just developing it yourself without knowing it. Yeah, you can practice. I think writing is actually pretty good. I think some people that I follow do actually do some writing. Some people that I talk to on the internet, they do writing. I haven't checked their writing though. I feel like I should pretty soon, since I see that they're actually writing a few more stories on their YouTube. Sometimes it's all about talent. Talent. I think I heard a podcast about talent, but yeah, like I said, you know, talent. I think talent is just something that you don't realize that you have, but you've been doing for quite some time. Like I think my parents just said that I'm a talented artist. But looking back at when I was a baby, I actually did drew stuff back then. Now thinking about it, I remember I was drawing a lot as a baby, and my parents just didn't see that as anything special. But as I grew into my teen years, I started drawing a little bit better, and I developed a love for art, or just drawing stuff. And yeah, I guess that's when they were saying that I had talent or something, but I don't really believe it's talent. It's probably just something that I enjoyed doing and just kept on building it up. Do you like playing games? I started out playing Smash Brothers when I began streaming. So back in 2019, I actually started streaming on Twitch. I mostly played Super Smash Brothers. That's pretty much all I was doing. I also played Pokemon Sword, but I got no viewers out of Pokemon Sword because I believe everybody was playing it, and people were just watching the very popular ones. So I had no luck with Pokemon, but they had some people with Super Smash Brothers. But I'm currently not playing any games at the moment. I'm just playing for myself. Still playing Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Halfway through the game. Really want to complete the story, because every single chapter is just more interesting than the previous one. Okay, not gonna mess with that. Talent is just head start to people. It could, yeah. Depends on your hard work if you can go farther. Yep, that's what it is. You work hard to enhance your talent. Enhance that skill, be better than anybody else, stand out from the crowd and the competition. Yeah, I have not played video games for some time. Yeah, I pretty much stopped playing Super Smash Bros. On stream because I want to focus more on my art skills. I just don't see any benefits from Super Smash Brothers nowadays. It just doesn't feel that good anymore to be a professional Smash player. Especially when I actually work full-time now. So barely have any time, and I just gotta choose what should I put my full focus on, that I can actually find some fulfillment, some benefit, something that will actually be fulfilling and help me on the long run. So I feel like being an artist will actually help me out more than just being a Super Smash Bros. Player. Because I feel like everybody just wants to play Super Smash Bros. For a living. It's not easy. You are an interesting person. Okay. Try playing horror games. I'm easily scared, so I don't think that would be a good idea. And I don't want to bother my family with that as well, so I mean, I am interested in Five Nights at Freddy's, but sadly, I don't think I can actually just jump into it and play it though, since I do want to focus more on my art skills. Are you a professional player? I feel like I used to be. I don't play as much anymore. Right before the pandemic. Before the pandemic happened, I did join Super Smash Bros. Tournaments. I pretty much only made it to like top 10 a few times, but I only joined the free tournaments. I did not join the ones that require payments because I didn't have money and I had no job. It was tough finding work back then. Cool. That's the fun part. Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I did heard that a lot of people got famous for playing Five Nights at Freddy's when that game released. A lot of people got famous for it. But I don't think those people are here anymore. They probably gave up. They were not thinking long term about YouTube or content creation. Congratulations. For what? I'm not a professional player though. I mean, if I was, I'd be probably joining big tournaments and earn like, you know, millions of dollars or something like that. But I'm not. I'm not really. I'm aware of these like Super Smash Bros. Tournaments where people join and the winner gets like $1 million or something like that. That's enough to go by for like a whole entire 2 years. Depending on your cost though, on your cost of living. Top 10? Yeah, I mean, they were free tournaments though. I didn't have to pay anything, so even children were joining them. I felt bad for I felt bad for actually beating the children in the game. So I believe that's why I was like top 10 in some of these tournaments, because some of the players were children, so I was going easy on the kids, just to not make them feel so bad. Because I do not know. I have seen videos. I think I seen like bloopers of like humiliating parts of Smash Brothers tournaments, and there was this one video I watched where there was this 30-year-old guy who was going up against a little child. This child was probably 12. He was probably 12, and his parents are probably rich. Otherwise, why would he be there? I don't think any parent would actually pay $50 or $80 for their child to just play Super Smash Brothers with professionals at a gigantic event. So this 12-year-old played against a 30-year-old, and of course the 30-year-old did not went easy on him. He just took him out way too easily, and he extended his hand out to the child to shake his hand and just go, good game. But the child was just silent. The child was just paused, and he looked kind of mad. And the 30-year-old guy was just smiling, waiting for the handshake. But the child never did the handshake because he just had a very humiliating defeat. And I'm just like, why? Like why would you do that? Like you know this is a 12-year-old playing with grown-ups. He's not there for the $1 million, you know. It's funny, but it's also kind of sad. Like if that were me, I would not choose my main character. I would choose a different character and just go easy on this child. But then again, some of these professional players just say like, oh, anybody can defeat you, even a child can defeat you. So show no mercy because your life depends on it. And yeah, that is kind of true. These people have no jobs. They got nothing. They just got Smash Brothers. So of course they will not hold back, even if they're playing against a toddler. They will not hold back. So I guess it kind of makes sense. But again, I don't think I have the guts to actually do something like that to a child. Because I did felt bad in those tournaments whenever I went against a child. I just felt really bad for beating them up in the game. So I always question myself that was I too hard on the little guy? Like that's what was going through my head. Was I too hard on the little guy, or was I giving him a good chance to actually just have fun? Like that's what I kept asking myself when I beat up a child in the game. But yeah, my main reason for tournaments is mostly just to have fun. I mean, I'm playing competitively, and I believe that is actually fun. But yeah, if I were to do something like that, I would be disgusted with myself. I would probably go to the bathroom and puke. I don't know. If I do something like that, I would easily just be disgusted with myself. Well, beat up a child. Oh my! I mean, beat up a child in the video game. In the video game, like that video I was mentioning before. This 30-year-old guy beat up a child at Smash Brothers very easily, basically humiliating him on camera. In game. Yeah, it's like I'm playing Charizard in Pokemon, and this little kid just joins the tournament and he's using a level 2 Pikachu against my level 60 Charizard. And I easily take him out. And he's just like silently standing there. That's basically what I'm talking about. Like that kind of beat up. Not like abuse or something like that. Like just in-game stuff. Also, I think I did join a Pokemon tournament as well. My Pokemon were not well trained, so yeah, I got easily beat up. I think I even played against a child once, and he took me out easily. he beat me up at Pokemon X and Y. But I don't think it was a tournament. I was just in college playing Pokemon, and I saw this parent brought in his kid, and I think his kid was also playing Pokemon, and he connected with me. And yeah, he took me out pretty easily. This little 10-year-old at college beat me up at a Pokemon battle. Did you draw your character? I did. Yep. I drew my character. I also made the clothing and everything you see here, all made by me. Skills is not all about age, so don't worry. Yeah, it's not. It's not really. There's like a... I think there's a 16-year-old who's actually a professional Super Smash Bros. Player. I can't remember his name though. Highlight your message, that's what it does. That's what it does, highlight your message. The fun ones are the ones that cost a bit more money. So yeah, it's just a fun way for you to control the chat, or control me at least. Just like little Ryan likes to do. He likes hearing my Patrick Star voice. I do want to do more with that, but I'm not sure what to do. I should probably add some monies for the mask, maybe? The Joker mask that I have? Or maybe something new. Alright, this is done. Copy. Paste. And then rasterize. Turn this off. Alright, we got our Deco Link line art. Now it's time to color. Alright, basic color. This took an hour to do. Well, 1 hour. Alright, so let's get the green color. And then just color the hat. There we go. You're also an animator. Nope. I did not know how to animate. I can only draw and create 3D models. I do not know how to animate. But I am interested to try it out one day. I'm not sure when that one day will be. Alright, now it's time to color his whole body. Do you sell the models you create? Currently, I am working on a website. I just need to create my terms of service. So I am planning to actually create models and sell them to people. Yep, you call it commission. Yep, that's what you call it, a commission. So yeah, I'm creating a link tree, but yeah, I should probably focus on that, but I just feel like I haven't drawn anything the entire year. So like this Inktober challenge is actually making me draw more. So I haven't really drawn anything for almost the whole entire year. So this is actually good for art blocks. Okay. There we go. Use the ice cream tool again. How much is a model worth? That depends on the skill of the creator. That all depends on the skill. So so let's say if you actually were to commission somebody that has like experience in the art industry, he will probably charge $1,000 or $2,000 for a VTuber drawing. He will probably charge that amount. If this person doesn't have much if this person only knows how to do art but has no experience in the art industry, he could probably charge like $100 or less for a VTuber drawing. So it all depends on the person that you are commissioning. It depends on their skill level. And I'm still trying to figure that out for myself. How about you? I'm trying to figure that out still. Like I'm still trying to think about it. Like how good am I, and how much do I think I am worth? I'm still trying to figure that out because this is my first time trying to do commissions. I never done it before, so it's actually tough when I'm like starting out. So there's like a lot to think about. But as far as I know, I'm probably gonna plan to charge about like probably somewhere around $100 maybe or less. That's what I'm thinking so far. But I'm still wondering like how much time do I take? Like how long do I take on drawing something, and how much time do I dedicate into this art piece? Like, do I believe like an emote is worth $10, or should one emote be worth like $30 or $20, depending on my art style and my skill level? It all depends on that, which it's kind of tough at first to figure out. But yeah, you can go to my card page. If you go to my Twitter, there's a link to my card website. It's still under construction, so you can pretty much just browse that while it's still in a work in progress, and just have a look at what I got so far. But yeah, so far I feel like everything is ready to go. Is ready to go. I just need to create a terms of service and just figure out my price. That's about it. Because I'm not the only fox here, so I got a blue fox friend to help me out a bit, and yeah, she really got me thinking on how to go about this a bit. So I really have to think about like all these things. I even have to create like an invoice for so I can actually call it a legal job for freelancing, and you know, just use it for my taxes. And, you know, the government will believe that I'm actually freelancing and planning to like start my own business, like stuff like that. So there's a lot to think about. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy. But if you find like, you know, if you have passion in all of this, then everything you're doing is worth doing. It's actually all worth it, as long as it's making you happy and you believe this is something you can actually you'll be happy doing. Then, you know, go for it and don't stop moving forward. Heck. Huh, there we go. You can do it. Being an artist is a hard job. Yeah, it is. It is. Mostly it's because art is a very competitive career, because everybody around the world wants to be an artist. Most of the time, I did read why it's competitive, because most of the time people just assume that art is easy to do and, you know, it's fun and it's not really work. They just believe it's gonna be a fun job to do. But they don't realize that before they can actually get a job, you gotta find out what kind of artist you are. Like, what is your style? Because certain companies are looking for a certain art style. Not everybody's gonna look for the same art style here. Everybody's looking for something different. Like, do you draw realism? Do you draw cartoons? Do you draw anime? Or are you like a designer? Or you're more like what's it called? Like a landscape designer or landscape artist. There's like a lot of different kinds of artists, and mostly you gotta figure out what kind of artist you are and work on that certain art style to build up your portfolio. And it's kind of like game development, I think. You know, when people think about game development, they're all thinking like, you're just gonna play games for a living. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be easy. And I'm like, that's kind of a dumb way of thinking about it, because game development is not really just playing video games. Like, that part comes at the end of the job. The first part of the job is like the most difficult part of game development. You're not only playing video games, you're pretty much being the artist and the programmer. So a lot of people just still think that game development is just having fun or playing video games for a living. No, playing video games for a living would be content creation. But it's very difficult to stand out because everybody's doing it. It's very easy to do, but it's difficult to stand out from the whole entire crowd that's pretty much doing it. So this is why I'm sticking with arts, because I just feel like playing video games is already extremely oversaturated. If I do manage to grow this way, then maybe someday I might probably play video games at least one day a week or something, just to relax and just show a bit of my gaming side. But for now, my full focus will just be on my art skills. Alright, sometimes the ice cream tool that I'm using doesn't really get the whole job done. It actually creates a bit more issues. I gotta color over all of this. Yeah, this kind of, man, I get what you're saying. Even I'm actually feeling chill from the stream. Just listening to some Zelda music, some rainy Zelda music, and just me drawing here. Alright, so far this is all gonna be basic color. Alright, I gotta color the eyes. Let's see, that's like a red-orange color. Alright, so Link's eyes are like a red-orange color. And the center is pretty much gonna be like a yellow. Kind of feels like a jack-o'-lantern. Jack-o'-lantern eyes. Yeah, Deku Link has like the eyes of a jack-o'-lantern. Yeah, I gotta try to find more music though. I gotta find out where else I can get free copyright music, so I don't get any copyright strikes. Alright, gonna have to like start coloring traditionally here. Let the traditional way. Since the magic wand tool is not able to select everything, I have to delete some lines here. Alright. Oh, wrong layer. Do you play instruments? Nope. I never really play any instruments in my life, or well, besides piano. I did play a little bit of piano back then, but I never really learned how to fully play it. I just remember I had an electronic piano that just lighted up the keys for you to press, just teaching you a song. That's about it. I never really learned how to fully play it or play my own music on the piano. I don't have it anymore though. It's like it's long gone. But I wouldn't mind trying something else one day if any of this actually takes off and I'm able to get something out of all this and be happy. I mean, if one day that happens, I wouldn't mind trying out some instruments. I see that a lot of YouTubers actually play guitar though. so many YouTubers play guitar. Oh man, but I think I actually do want to play something. I actually want to play Ocarina. I do want to buy an ocarina, like the Ocarina of Time from Zelda. I feel like I probably want to buy that, and then just play some Zelda music from it. That's something that I will probably start with. Why is the atmosphere sad? I'm actually doing a Linktober challenge. I'm not sure if you mean the drawing looks sad or the music looks sad. Hearing this music kind of sounds a bit sad, but this is actually what's it called? Hatella Village in Zelda. I think that's what it's called. This song is actually Hatella Village from Zelda Breath of the Wild. Try mayonnaise. Oh man. Oh, little Ran, mayonnaise is not an instrument. Horseradish is not an instrument either. Oh man, that's a really good one. Hello, D&D Geek. How's it going? How are you doing today? Mayonnaise is not an instrument. Alright, the basic color is done. Alright, the basic color is now finished. Alright, now comes the shadows. Alright, making a shadow layer. But before we move on to that layer, I want to make backgrounds. Just a simple background. Let's see, dark. Yeah, we're gonna go with dark green. I'm not really good with backgrounds, so I'm just gonna make a simple highlight background here. Where's that? Oh, there we go. Increase it and just probably should go darker. Darker. All right, there we go. And then just make it all white. Just do it like that. Right, and the outside will be a little bit more darker. All right, there we go. And then it's dark for the shadows. All right, just like that. And use the magic wand tool. Alright, that works. And then shadow. There we go. And bring this back. Alright, now I can work on shadows. Today was honestly not a great day. So sad to hear that. Why? Yeah, hopefully you can have a better day tomorrow. I hope you're doing actually good. I hope I'm not looking too tired though. I felt like in the past 2 Fridays I actually been looking tired or not that like happy or something. Like I felt like I wasn't that motivated in the previous Fridays. So hopefully I'm not actually showing like that today. I played Zelda when I was young, but not really understand the story. Why not tell us Zelda lore? You okay, bro? I haven't played Zelda when I was younger. I didn't really play Zelda. All I knew about Zelda was that Link was in Smash Brothers. That was about it when I was little. But my first Zelda game was actually the Wind Waker. So that was my first Zelda game, the Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Why not tell us Zelda lore? Well, where do I begin? Usually what Zelda is just a game about a boy in green destined to save a princess from a demon man. And this demon man has a piece of the gods called a Triforce. So the demon man has one that resembles power. So the demon has the power to conquer the world. So he does it by taking over Hyrule Castle. meaning taking down Zelda. Well, not really. Zelda somehow just manages to survive and just hide. And then Zelda also has a piece of the gods from the Triforce. She has the Triforce of Wisdom, which basically grants her power of wisdom. So mostly the power to guide others. Usually she guides her kingdom. And then Link doesn't have any piece of the gods until pretty much he basically has to like earn it. Yeah, basically Link has to earn his Triforce by pretty much going through a bunch of tasks given to him. And once he gets the Master Sword, a sword said to be created by the gods to take down the Demon Man. So once he gets the Master Sword, then that is when he actually starts getting the Triforce of Courage, because of going through all these tasks given to him by the many many spirit beings or something like that. Sometimes they're spirits, sometimes they're like very wise old people, or a tree, a very old wise tree that talks. So yeah, he has to actually earn his by showing his courage and showing his worth to the Master Sword. So basically that's how every single game is like. It's just like that. You're like a little boy with blonde hair, enjoying life like usual, until something just happens that makes you wear a green tunic. And then later discover that you had to actually rescue a princess. And the only way to rescue this princess would be to show your courage. To the point where you actually managed to at least save some people by showing that courage, leading you to actually being able to wield a sword that can actually hurt evil. And then you prove yourself that you are actually worthy of the Triforce of Courage. You go through dungeons, you solve puzzles, you gain new weapons that actually help you on your quests. And yeah, once you get the Master Sword, you are tasked with more difficult challenges and more difficult monsters and stuff like that, until you're finally have enough courage to face the Demon Man. And then you pretty much just kill the Demon Man, called Ganondorf, who sometimes is a human, sometimes is a gigantic monster pig. Or sometimes a ghost energy thingy? I don't know. I don't know what Ganondorf is in Breath of the Wild, but he's like a giant boar that's like a ghost or something. Or just like something like that, I don't know. And it's just like spreading everywhere around the land. All his evil goo, just destroying everything. Oh, I see. Yep. Yep, sometimes Link is a 18-year-old. There are times where also Link is like a 10-year-old. And yeah, he actually defeats the Demon Man as a 10-year-old, or... No, wait, I don't think he's 10, is he? Oh, no, wait, I think in Ocarina of Time, he is a 10-year-old. Yeah, I think Link is 10 years old in Ocarina of Time. But in Ocarina of Time, Link actually grows up, so... I think he has the power to travel through time by just like pulling the Master Sword out of the church, and then the Master Sword just moves time forward, turning Link into an 18-year-old. But then anytime he would like, he can actually put the sword back in the church and then just go back in time and just be a kid again. Because I believe there's actually a quest that requires you to do that. Just go back in time and do something, change something in somewhere in the past so it can take effect in the future. I don't know. Ocarina of time in that game kind of works a little odd. I don't know. Time travel theory. But yeah, there's another one where Link is actually a child. There's Majora's Mask. I think Majora's Mask is a sequel to Ocarina of Time, so you play as Child Link, and I think he's probably 12 or 11 in that game, maybe. I don't know, but he actually looks the same, but he's able to actually do more cool things now due to his experience from Ocarina of Time. And then there's Wind Waker. He's also a child in that game, but because of the chibi art style and Link's cat eyes, I'm not really sure how old he is in that game. He looks like a toddler just because of the art style, but I'm not completely sure how old he actually is. Wow, I did not know that. What, the Link is a child in Ocarina of Time? In Ocarina of Time, he's 10 years old. And then he can turn into an 18-year-old. Mostly because when he pulls the sword out, he's being told, like, oh, you cannot be the hero because you're just a child. But look at you now, you're 18 years old, so now you can be the hero. This is so chill that I almost fell asleep. I haven't slept yet. LOL. I'm sleeping 6 hours every day now. Mostly because of my full-time job, so I gotta try to sleep more from time to time. I think I got like 6 hours and 30 minutes of sleep today. So unlike my previous days, I feel like I only got 5 hours and 50 minutes. I did not know anything about it. Never played a Zelda game outside of Breath of the Wild. There are some references to previous games in Breath of the Wild. Like, I actually got excited when I saw the references. I think the first part of Breath of the Wild, where you go to the Temple of Time, that's actually a reference to Ocarina of Time. Like, I've seen people compare that temple to the original one in Ocarina of Time, and it's actually almost kind of on point with the original game. It almost looks exactly like it. Almost, though, because the graphics right now are way better than what they were 20 years ago. Yeah, there's like a ton of references in Breath of the Wild to past Zelda games. I think like there's a Temple of Time. That's the first reference you find. There's Lon Lon Ranch. That's another reference to Ocarina of Time. There's also the story. I think in Sora's Domain, you actually can find some runes, and these tell the story of. They actually mention Princess Ruto, which she's like the Sora princess in Ocarina of Time as well. So that's another reference. There's also the bird people. I'm not sure if the bird people, the Rito tribe, actually mention anything about Wind Waker, because they also make an appearance in Wind Waker too. Even the giant bird beast thing, the robot beast bird, they actually named her after Medli, which is the bird girl from Wind Waker. So that's another reference. I can't think of any other references in there. I think there's a village that resembles Outset Island as well. Then there's a village by the ocean, and it resembles that of Outset Island. pretty much the islands where Link lives in Wind Waker. So there is like a ton of references in there. So many references. I think somebody even found the moon Easter egg or something. I do not know how that works, but somebody just managed to surprisingly find like the angry moon Easter egg. Full-time job as an artist? Nope. No, I'm not an artist. I do not have a job as an artist. If I had a job as an artist, I probably wouldn't be doing this. If I really was an artist for a living, I wouldn't be doing YouTube though, because I'm already doing what I like for a living. If I were to be an artist right now, I would probably just play video games like from time to time on YouTube and Twitch maybe. I would just do that because I don't really wanna burn out from being an artist though, because I mean there are people that actually do this and they say that they actually do burn out pretty quickly, that even at their job they're tired because they're also doing art as a YouTuber. But yeah, I wish I was an artist for a living. I wish I could actually get a job. I did try applying for some jobs, but sadly I don't have the experience, they told me. That's what they kept saying, like you need to have experience and we don't care about your portfolio or anything, we just want you to have experience. And yeah, I just don't really have the experience, so hopefully being a YouTuber and a freelancer can actually help me in the future. Because that's actually what a lot of people are doing too. They're using YouTube to actually gain experience in plenty of stuff. Some people are thinking of the long run, others are not really. They're just doing it for fun or just to enhance certain skills that they want to use for a living. Well, I'm stuck in the beginning after I get a magnet. I don't know what I'm doing. You got to explore 3 shrines. So in those 3 shrines, that's where you get the abilities from the Sheikah Slate. So you get the bombs, you get the magnet, and you get the ice. The ice one is gonna be the last one is gonna be the tough one because it's on top of the mountain. So that means you gotta actually try to cook some warm food. I think you actually find some chilies on some bushes, and you gotta cook those to make a hot meal to keep you warm in the snow. Or you can actually do some sort of task for the old man that's by the campfire. I think he gives you like a task or a quest, and he tells you that he'll actually give you like a coat that'll keep you warm in the snow. So that's something that you gotta actually do, and then you can explore on the snowy mountain. Right after that, you meet the old man one more time and discover something about him. And then that's when you can truly freely explore the whole entire world. The old man will give you his sailcloth. I think he gives you his sailcloth at the start, or I cannot remember. It's been a while since I played Breath of the Wild. It's been a long time. But yeah, Breath of the Wild is more about exploring. It's way different than any other Zelda game. In previous Zelda games, you always had to follow a path. But in Breath of the Wild, you can just go wherever you like. You're pretty much free to go anywhere. So yeah, you can just get out of that mountain after that and find a horse. catch that horse, ride that horse, and you can just explore everywhere you want. There's like so much to do in Breath of the Wild. It can also be relaxing, because I actually heard a story of a guy. Yeah, I think I actually read something like a long time ago. I can't remember it pretty well. There was this guy who had a full-time job and he just didn't like what he was doing or something. He was just like giving up on life. So he said he was giving up on life and just wanted to just I think he said he wanted to suicide or something, but then he played Breath of the Wild and he's like, nah, I wanna stay alive. I don't wanna go anymore, he says. So I wanna be alive and play Zelda. So technically Breath of the Wild saved his life. So yeah, he's still I think that guy is probably still working and still playing The Legend of Zelda because he finds that game actually very relaxing. It's like therapy pretty much. Riding a horse and just looking at all these fields. I guess it's kind of like therapy or just a relaxing game, I think. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people find games pretty relaxing. But yeah, I do play games from time to time to just de-stress myself if I'm feeling stressed or something. I think being a VTuber even helped me as well. I'll probably still be pretty shy to talk on camera and stuff, but oddly being a VTuber just makes me feel a bit more better about myself. Not just for me though, it's working for a lot of people too. Like I did read that like even like, you know, people that consider themselves like bisexual and all that, they actually find more acceptance in themselves when they actually become VTubers. It's actually pretty cool that it actually is helping a lot of people with themselves, like just by going VTuber. Hello Raya, how's it going? Hello Tamaki, how's it going? I'm just gonna give you a wave. Hi Tamaki. Hi King Raiai. Hello anybody else that's lurking? Alright. Pretty much it's just gonna be some shadows here. I'm gonna have to add another layer for lights, because I think the eyes are gonna be glowing too. Like I said before, Deku Link's eyes are like jack-o'-lanterns. He's like a jack-o'-lantern. Also, this is Deku Link. He's actually Link turned into a Deku. Mostly because at the beginning of Majora's Mask, I think Link just is just lost in the woods, and then this Skull Kid just appears out of nowhere, knocking him off the horse and starts taking his ocarina of time, and Link just tries to get it back. But Skull Kid just lures him into a trap, and he uses his dark magic to turn Link into a Deku. So that means Link loses his ability to fight pretty much. He cannot use the sword, he cannot do anything. So basically at the beginning of Majora's Mask, you have to find a way to go back to your old self by trying to get to the Skull Kid. And you have 3 days to do it. which is the tough part, you have a limit, a time limit of 3 days to do that. Which I believe every single hour of the day is like a minute. So, yeah. It's kind of terrifying too, because if you don't actually go back to your old self in 3 days, the moon falls down and destroys everything. It's actually pretty dark. It's actually a pretty dark game though. Like one of the questionable dark games of Majora's Mask. Like it's kind of dark, it's kind of sad too. Like there's a bunch of things in that game that just, I don't know, just makes you feel odd about the path that Nintendo chose in this game. But it's actually a pretty good game. It's actually really good. It's a pretty good game, but also the final dungeon in Majora's Mask is... Man, it's actually the toughest dungeon I ever faced. Like, even going through a second time, I have trouble with it. Looks pretty good so far. Thank you. So fair. So fair. I think you type in fair. So fair. A game where time actually matters. Yep. What the heck? King William Delphox. Rated the channel with 2 viewers. Thank you, Delphox. And welcome. How's it going? Thank you. How's it going, Delphox? A game where time actually matters. Yep, time actually matters. If you don't get that Ocarina of Time back, then you're basically dead. You actually even watch a scene where Link actually just dies and gets taken out by the explosion of the moon. It's pretty dark, and the last thing he sees is Majora's Mask. And then you hear the words, you were met with a terrible fate, haven't you? And I'm just like, wow. Creepy. But then also the NPCs behave differently depending on the day too. Like on the final day where the moon is falling, all the NPCs are doing like what they can to survive. They're taking shelter. They're actually doing certain things. They're praying for salvation and all these things, and you're like, wow, it feels like they're alive. Like it really does feel like they're living people or something in the game. Like you actually care for them and all that. I think it goes a little bit messed up as well. You've been raided by the kingdom. Rejoice. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of exhausted. LOL. Why are you exhausted, Delphox? Oh yeah, so I think there's this messed up part in the game where the moon is falling, and if you go to the farm, to the ranch, you see that there's the big sister, and then there's a little sister, and I think the big sister just said that she got the little sister drunk because they know they're gonna die, and she said that she gets the little sister drunk because she doesn't want her to remember how she died. And then you actually see the little sister on the bed getting hiccups. Like, she's drunk. And it's like, wow, it's weird, but also understandable. It does feel like the game has life and stuff. Like, it's just weird, but yeah. Every single NPC in the game behaves differently depending on the time of day. But yeah, pretty dark Zelda game. and one of the most interesting ones. It's also the first game where Link feels overpowered too when you get the Fierce Deity mask. It feels like you're like actually very overpowered using that mask. You can like easily take down bosses and stuff. Even the final boss you can take down easily. So first we did some endgame grinding in Final Fantasy VII. Remake or the old one? First and then I finished World of Light in Smash Ultimate with Cloud and Cloud alone. Oh boy. World of Lights, I remember that. I only played it once, I haven't played it again. Cloud alone. It's nice. Do you use spirits or do you not use spirits? I can't imagine you playing the game without spirits. I did the true ending, so I defeated both Galeem and Darkon at the same time with one character. Nice. It was incredibly difficult. Spirits or no spirits? That's what I'm wondering. Do you use spirits or no spirits at all? He dedicated himself to beat Galeem and Darkon with only Cloud Strife. Not gonna lie, Cloud is actually an easy character to play as in Smash Brothers. If you have somebody new to show Smash Brothers, tell them to play Cloud. He's a very easy character to main. A lot of people agree with it. And I agree with that too, because I feel like I mastered Cloud in just probably less than a week. A lot of professional tournament players even play Cloud as their main character. Of course I did spirits. I don't hate myself. I saw a professional Smash Bros. Player play World of Light without spirits, and I think he gave up on it because it was just too frustrating and difficult. So yeah, I don't know if I can imagine anybody do spirits unless that's their job, I guess. Unless they're getting paid to do it, I don't see why not. They won't do it. But for us regular streamers, I cannot imagine any of us doing World of Light without spirits. What's your favorite spirits so far? I think my favorite spirits are mostly the ones that give me like attack damage, I think. Like they deal more damage and knockback just to end the fight quickly. I think those are spirits that I kind of tend to use sometimes. Even though I haven't played the game for a long time now, the World of Light, I feel like that's what I've been using the most. Just the spirits that can help me end the fight quickly. Damage, knockback, all that stuff. I would try if I had a Switch, that is. The Switch is not going to increase in price, so that's going to be a good thing. I know a lot of stuff in gaming is going to increase in price, but the Switch is not. So that's a good thing. You can save up $300 and buy a Switch, or you can buy the other one for $200. But I would still recommend the bigger Switch, because you're gonna, if you want to play competitively and stuff like that, then yeah, it's best to play on your TV, not from the console. I'm still wondering if I should buy Splatoon 3 or not. I see a lot of people are having fun with Splatoon 3. I only got Splatoon 2, but I feel like I hardly ever played it. Like, I have not even reached rank X. So like, I don't know, it's kind of difficult right now. I actually need to learn how to sacrifice certain things if I want to do this for a living one day. I have to learn the art of sacrifice. I must sacrifice a few of the things that I love doing so I can actually be able to do what I love for a living. It's like the most difficult thing to ever do. In terms of support spirits, I use Bictini for Hyper Smash attacks, Harriet for weapon attack up, and Starshine Sprite for special attack power up. Ah, nice. I cannot remember the ones that I used, but I just know that I used damage ones. I cannot remember what Groudon does, but I think I do remember seeing Groudon a lot in my spirits. In terms of primary spirits, I use Geno as my attack one, Alucard as my shield one, and Mega Man.exe as my matter. Wait, the EX. Oh wait, I just saw you type something else. As my ground spirit. Okay. Neutral, I use Crystal, but since she only has 2 slots, I take out Star Shrine Sprite because it doesn't matter as much. I remember I used Groudon a lot. Groudon. I can't remember what Groudon does. I still have to unlock the DLC spirits for the DLC characters. There we go. I have to add more shadow under here. I feel like I need to adjust this line here since this is the gauntlet. Little mini gauntlet that he has. Not meant to move it. Oh, it's already been 2 hours, but I'm gonna keep going. Normally I would end the stream right here, but I'm so close to finishing this piece that I'm willing to keep going for a bit longer. Fire, explosion, resist, I think. Normal Groudon or Primal Groudon? Normal Groudon. Because Groudon is an enhanceable spirit. I think I never enhanced Groudon. There's a ton of spirits I have not enhanced. I just kept playing competitively. I never use spirits or any of that stuff. I don't even play with items, so most of the time I just play competitively. I don't really play Smash Brothers for fun. I play it very competitively with no items and just one-on-ones. It's been like such a long time since I play it for fun with items. I think last time I did that was in Smash Brothers Brawl for the Wii. Is one of your favorite characters locked behind DLC? So far, my favorite character... My favorite fighter is Joker, so Joker is a DLC character. So you gotta pay for to unlock him. World of Light is fun, man. I only played it once. I have not played it a second time, but I actually did enjoy the ride on my first go on the World of Light. I actually did enjoy it. I loved the scenes as well, even though there were probably just 4 scenes. I did both I did both bad endings, and I got the true ending as well. So I did all 3 endings. The Darkon ending really creeped me out, though. The Darkon ending. It's pretty scary. I'm here to sweat. Javier, or justice? I don't get that. That's the sad part, because people see Smash as a competitive game when it doesn't need to be. Yeah, that's true. I mean, Smash Brothers is the greatest fighting game of all time. It earned the award. It actually earned that award of best fighting game. And Masahiro Sakurai was just like, he's like, Smash Bros. Is not a fighting game. I don't know why I got the award of best fighting game, but it's not a fighting game. I don't see it as a fighting game. He goes, I see it more like a party game to have fun with friends and stuff. Why is it called the best fighting game? He goes, he doesn't get it, but he's happy anyways that people actually like the game. Yeah, he doesn't see Smash Bros. As a fighting game. I need to create one more layer. This layer is gonna be detailed, since I see he's got like some tree patterns on his body. It's gonna be the difficult part. Deco Link has like tree patterns on him. It's gonna be kind of tricky to do this. Or not, maybe? It's a fighting game because of how it's played. Yep. It's very popular. Like, a lot of people really like it as a fighting game. Yeah, Smash Ultimate. Smash Bros. Melee is still being played. Surprisingly. It's been 20 years of Smash Bros. Melee now. I believe it's been 20 years since that game has released. And people are still playing it in tournaments. Alright, these tree patterns look nothing like tree patterns. But I'm just gonna do my best here. For his neutral special, he wields a gun. 21, I think. Joker uses a gun for his neutral special. Sirius Samus uses a gun as well for a neutral special. Fox uses his blaster. I don't think I consider his blaster a gun, since it's like a sci-fi weapon. So Fox's neutral B is his blaster. Falco uses a blaster as well for neutral. Wolf O'Donnell uses a blaster, which is also a multiple hit attack. He actually stabs you with a gun and then shoots it. There's also Snake. Snake from Metal Gear Solid, he uses guns. He uses a rocket launcher. He uses grenades. Funny that the grenades actually save you. The grenades are supposed to be dangerous weapons, but in Smash Brothers, the grenades are actually lifesavers. I feel like I need to darken this part. Yeah, I need to darken the top of his head here. Snake uses an entire rocket launcher. Insert the Metal Slug guy saying rocket launcher. I never played Metal Slug. I'm not sure if I heard about it. Did I heard about it, or did I played it back then? Metal Slug. Sounds familiar, but I do not know if I played that or not. Alright, I gotta make another one here and just make it darker. There we go. Alright, now that looks a little bit better. Really, Metal Slug's great. I cannot remember if I played that sorry. If I played that at the arcade. I cannot remember if I played that at an arcade. I cannot really remember. It sounds familiar, but I feel like I probably played it at the arcades, like at a pizza place or something. The only problem is that it was an arcade game, so you needed the, you know, little coin things to play it. Yeah, I believe I did play that at the arcades, like at the pizzas. I think I have played that game. But that was like a long time ago. That was like very long ago. Probably like 2013 maybe, or 12 that I played that. Or maybe before that. I can't remember, but I do remember that there was this pizza place I used to always go to with my family. I remember I played this bowling game at a pizza place. It was a bowling game. I think they even had Donkey Kong as well, the original. They also had Cruising the USA, which was a 64 classic. I remember playing that. They also had X-Men versus Street Fighter. And they also had a King of Fighters game. Can't remember what else they had. They had this other game that was actually like the best one. It was like a, I don't know, it was kind of like a spy mission or something that you invade a boat and you gotta rescue this lady or something. And it was actually pretty cool. You play as this like special agent guy and you gotta just go to like do a beat 'em all up and then do like a reaction scene where you gotta react. And if you react, you take down the bad guy on your way immediately and advance to the next level. Or if you fail, you actually had to fight that that bad guy as like a boss fight or something like that. It was pretty cool, but I can't remember what the game was called. It was like actually so cool. Oh yeah, they also had Tekken. I also played Tekken. I think I enjoyed playing the Velociraptor with the punching gloves, and the fighter called King, which is like a tiger. It's like a wrestler with a tiger head, or jaguar head. I enjoy playing as that character. I can. There's a bowling game. I mentioned that. Yeah, that's all I can remember from the pizza place. You mean Marvel vs. Capcom? No, it was X-Men versus Street Fighter. It's actually called that, X-Men versus Street Fighter. I have played Marvel vs. Capcom with my cousins, but yeah, my first crossover game was X-Men versus Street Fighter. That's what it was called. I think you can Google it. It's actually real. X-Men versus Street Fighter. I don't think I ever heard of X-Men, of Street Fighter versus X-Men. It is an arcade. It's actually pretty good. It's a pretty good one. I think it came out before the original Marvel vs. Capcom game. No way, I think that one came out first. I think I'm probably talking about the second one, Marvel vs. Capcom 2. That's the best Marvel vs. Capcom game. I know there's actually 3 in existence. There's 3 Marvel vs. Capcom games. Oh, Alex is great. Alex, the boring dinosaur. Hey, I was a toddler back then. I think I was still not in my teenage years. So I loved dinosaurs back then. I was still a toddler. So of course I would go with the fighting dinosaur. I think I mostly like King. King was my favorite. The wrestling guy with the lion head, or the jaguar head. He had a jaguar's head. So I think that was my favorite character. And all I did was just jump and kick. That was pretty much my strategy for the whole game. Just jump and kick. until I made it to the final battle, which I think you fight Kazuya, and then he turns into the demon, which kind of freaked me out. So I fought against his demon form, but I ended up dying. So yeah, could not really fully complete the arcade game, even though I was always asking my parents for money so I can keep playing. Probably wasted $20 to get to the last level. Yeah, probably $20 is what I spent. I look it up. It's a game that exists. Baba. Baba. Boxing dinosaur. Not boring dinosaur. Oh, yeah. The autocorrect. Okay, then. The boring dinosaur. Oh, man. I had nothing against you though. I'm just like telling you why I like the boxing dinosaur. I actually like the boxing kangaroo too, but then when I realized I can color change him, I was like, oh, I can turn the boxing kangaroo into a boxing dinosaur. That is cool. I also played as the bear. I think the bear's name was Kuma. Yeah, I think the bear's name was Kuma. I play as the bear. I cannot remember if his special attacks are his farts or something. I cannot remember, but I do know that the bear farts as an attack. It actually has a fart attack. The bear. That's what you said, Kitsu. Baba said boring. Oh, okay. I thought I read it wrong. I thought I don't know why I read Vesa instead of Baba. The boring dinosaur. Where did I read that? Oh, boxing dinosaur. Okay, why did I read boring? Okay, it says boxing. Okay, I don't know what the heck is wrong with my eyesight. Okay, I don't know what the heck why I read it like that. I was correcting Yuki Solo. Okay, sorry, that was my mistake. I don't know why I read it that way. I do not know why I read boring. Why did I read boring? I got no idea. I must be losing my eyesight. I do not know. I misread it. Sorry. What the heck is wrong with me now? Alright, pretty much almost done with this art piece now. It's been 2 hours and 23 minutes. Let's see if I can finish this in 30 minutes. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Alright, now I gotta go for the eyes. The eyes are yellow. Yes, Kuma, the bear called Bear. And yes, he does have a fart as an attack. Matter of fact, the fart is an insta-kill. Oh boy, really? All good, fam. The fart is an insta-kill. I did not know that. I didn't really know how to do special moves in that game. All I did was just jump and kick. That was my full strategy. My whole strategy. Jump and kick. That was it. Jump and kick. Alright, now I feel like I need to add some highlights. See if I can actually do it this way. Gonna do it like this. Gonna lower the opacity. Make it a little bigger. And just do it that way. Make another layer. And make this one like dark layer. Yeah, like that. Just darken it a little bit. Bring this one up. Alright, there we go. Alright, this art piece is now done. I will consider it finished. Gonna change the canvas size. Change the canvas size like that. Grab my watermark. Copy. Paste it. Alright, lower the opacity. Paste the watermark. Let's transform my watermark. Shrink it down a little bit. There we go. And then we'll just type the text. Linktober day 14. withered. There we go. Gonna highlight this and change the text style from Pokemon to the Breath of the Wild text. Well, Breath of Zelda. Lower down the text to about 13. Change the color to this one. Feel like a more Zelda-like feel to it. Got a little bit white or beige color, I think that's what it's called. Increase that to 3. Move this to black. And just move this up here. It's a little bit smaller. And all good to go. Right. Where is the watermark? Watermark is up here. There we go. Alright. I feel like I gotta do one last thing. Let's go back to the background. I feel like I probably put the backgrounds in here, didn't I? Okay, now never mind. Alright, go back in the background. Copy this. And just... Yep. This one more time. Get darker. There we go. All right, much better. All right, there we go. Do you sketch this day before you stream? I actually sketched it today, like 2 minutes, 3 minutes before the stream. I sketched this. So sketching for me doesn't take too long. Just a basic sketch. It only takes me like about a minute or two to do, and then I have to do a red sketch. If I have a good idea of what I want to do, then yeah, I can sketch it pretty quickly. Nice. First I ever found out about Alex and Tekken was in Tag Tournament 2, and I fell in love with him instantly. Oh, I never heard of other Tekken games though. Tag Tournament 2, I never heard of that game. And art is done, so yep, done. Time to save it. Here, let's go to drawings. There we go. October 13, and then change it to 14. There we go. Save as again. Go to JPEG. Save it so I can post it. And there we go. Alright, so that's day number 14. It's done. Done with this day. What the heck? It just closed on its own. Gotta open it up again. Alright, here we go. Alright, so Linktober. I am done with Bird. I am done with Bones. Miniature is done. Favorite character is done. Venture Pouch is done. Ghost is done. Nightfall is done. Boat Ship Vessel is done. Battle is done. Got Overgrown, Nostalgia, Flying, Secret, and today we got Withered. So next day is gonna be Weapon. So Weapon, I wonder what weapon I should draw. What's my favorite weapon in Zelda, I wonder? I think I always had a soft spot for the hook shot. But I think I like the design on Twilight Princess a bit more when they call it the claw shot. And I think the cool part is that you actually got 2 claw shots in that game. You got 2 of them. My bird will be like the MCDO. I don't know what MCDO is. Alright, so we got weapon. I'm not sure what to do for a weapon. I can probably just draw the Master Sword, maybe. I think the Master Sword will probably be an easy thing, maybe. Master Sword, just kidding. I think the Master Sword will probably be easy to do. It'll probably be like the easiest thing, maybe. Then go wrong with the Master Sword. I think everybody's drawing the Master Sword. I can actually go to Twitter and show you guys that everybody's actually drawing that. Everyone is drawing the Master Sword, I feel. Let me see here. Alright, here we go. Linktober 2020. Alright, let's have a look here. Okay, yep. I can show you right here. Okay, yeah. They are drawing the Master Sword. So this is day 15 weapon, the Master Sword. That's Phi. And there's one for Withered. That's supposed to be like Zelda from Link Between Worlds. Oh man, this could have been a good one too. I remember these little trees that you had to actually water. Oh man, I kind of forgot about these things. Oh, I forgot about that part. I mean, do you wanna? I feel like I wanna, but I feel like that's also being drawn by everyone here. You got Secret. Oh, Withered. Got Overgrown. Got Flying. Oh, this is a pretty cool one. This kind of looks almost like it can actually be an anime. This looks pretty cool. I only know Skyward Sword weapons. I'll battle. Oh, that's Dark Link. Got Flying. Oh, that looks pretty nice. Looks like a pretty simple sketch and then just simple coloring. Cool. It actually works. I want to learn how to do that. Oh, we got a weapon here. I think it's a spinner. Yep, spinner from Twilight Princess. That's actually pretty cool. Weapon. This is the spinner. Another weapon. Ah, that's funny. I think that's a Lino weapon. Yeah, that's a weapon that a Lino has. That's neat. I never really got to beat a Lino in Breath of the Wild. Got Benter Pouch. Ghost. Got Ninefall. That's pretty cool. These are from last year. Okay, now this is from this year. There's another one that's Withered. Ah, this one is pretty cool. This one is nice. Overgrown. This looks like a freaking anime. This looks like it's a freaking anime. Straight out of an anime. It looks like an anime. It looks so cool. How the heck do people draw this way? I wish I could draw this way. This looks so good. I like this. You got Secret. Nightfall. That's from Twilight Princess. Oh, boat. Oh, this is so cute. The beetle boat shop. And your Link is like swimming towards it. I remember that's exactly how you do it. Ah, Sell the Ghost. From Spirit Tracks. Sell the Ghost. That's cute. Like. That's probably pretty neat. Ghost. Yeah, Overgrown. Well, guess that'll be it for... Alright, guess that'll be it for now here. Let's see now. Slingshot, Bomb Bag, Beetle, Gusly Bellows, Bow and Arrow, Claw Shot, and there was the Whip. Yeah, there's the Whip in Skyward Sword. But I don't remember what it was called. I can't remember what it was called, but I do know it's a whip. Oh wow. Yeah, alright, so I gotta think about a weapon. I feel like I like the claw shot from Twilight Princess. I'm wondering how I should actually draw it though. I actually remember getting 2 claw shots and I'm just like, ooh, it's like Link just became Spider-Man. That's what I was thinking of. Because you can just claw shot your way to one point, and then you can actually use the other claw shot to get to another point. And I'm just like, oh, it's almost like Spider-Man. It's almost like he's trying to be Spider-Man. That's what I was thinking of when I saw 2 claw shots in that game. Alright, let's claw shot Zelda. Alright, let's try to search for that. Here we go. Here are some pictures of the claw shots. So in Twilight Princess, you actually get 2 of these. Ah, this one's cute. Alright then. Oh, okay. So even in Skyward Sword, you get 2 of them. Spider-Link does whatever Spider-Link does. Yeah, literally that's what was going in my head back then. That is definitely what I was thinking of. Okay, it's decided. I'm gonna draw the claw shot. Alright. I'm gonna draw the claw shot. I'm gonna make a quick sketch today. And then tomorrow, I'm gonna start doing it on tomorrow's stream. Alright, let's go for a new one. And quickly just sketch this out. I think I already have the perfect pose. I'm gonna quickly sketch this. Let's see. I'm thinking... Alright. Alright, not doing the background yet. Trying to get this kind of pose here, but it's kind of difficult. Hold on, I need to search for more references here. I feel like I'm doing something very complicated. Okay, I think I got something here. Okay, let's delete that. Right. This is gonna look funny, I believe. I believe this is gonna be kind of funny. It's gonna look really funny because this is a very complicated pose that I'm working with. And I feel like I need to finish this in 2 hours by tomorrow. Yeah, this is gonna look kind of funny. Yeah, this is gonna be kind of funny. I feel like it's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna be a very funny post. You're gonna have to look how Twilight Princess Link looks like. I'm gonna have to do my best here. It almost looks like he's wearing pajamas or something. I don't know why, but it does look like he's wearing pajamas. It's like I'm trying to draw like some, and it's like I'm trying to draw an elf with PJs, pajamas. That's what it looks like. It's like I'm trying to draw an elf with pajamas. Oh man, this looks so hilarious. Oh man, this is probably not gonna look good. It looks funny. Alright, I guess this will be the sketch. It just doesn't look right. But it's the best I can do. Alright, there we go. I think we'll leave it like right about here. Oh man, this looks so hilarious. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a good drawing. It doesn't look like it's gonna be a good one, but I get what I get. This is how it's gonna be. The sword's gonna be right there. His sword's gonna be there. His shield is gonna be right there too. And that'll be where we stop right here. Alright, we'll stop right about there. Yep, there it is. Looks good so far. Yeah, we'll stop about right there. It's looking so funny that I just feel like I don't want to keep going anymore. I feel like I need a break. I feel like I need a break at those moments. It does not feel right. But I'll just keep trying my best here. Alright, that'll be it for now. I've been streaming for 2 hours and almost 50 minutes by this point, so yep. Alright, that'll be it for now, so yep. This was Linktober Day 4, Withered. Yep, so thank you so much for watching. I'll be streaming again tomorrow, drawing Link using the claw shots. Why do I want to do complicated drawings all the time? It feels like a complicated drawing. Why couldn't I just draw the claw shot? Oh man, but I got no choice but to do this. I already started it. So yeah. Alright then. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm not sure how many of you showed up here, but it seems like, I don't know, it feels like 5 people were watching me today. Oddly. I don't really get this much people in my chat, so yeah. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I really appreciate that. Thank you for talking with me. It's always fun to talk to you guys and just seeing your opinions about what I'm doing and how my artwork looks. So thank you for your feedback and everything. And yeah, thank you so much for the subscription as well, Kirigami Shin. Thank you so much for subscribing. Not sure if I seen that you subscribe to YouTube as well, but yeah, thank you so much for the subs and or follows, whichever it is you did. I'll be streaming again tomorrow around the same time, 8 p.m. Central Time. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoy. Follow my other content if you like. And yeah, have a good night. Take care of yourselves, Fluffy Fluffs. Good night.